choose
Because I was like, say, but it said you are live. That's what live say when you go live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You on YouTube still? Yep.
Yep. Well, I might need to switch to Instagram.
I was wondering. You ready to though? Because you have before.
I was just wondering. And I don't even say that because it seemed like,
That's where we at.
or it seemed like the word of the videos, long form content is stronger on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only reason why I say it.
That it works. Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's fancy. That bag is so cute. What do I say? Where did you put that? How your finger doing? How your finger doing?
Yeah, that's fine. But that was some bullshit. Because it definitely cut me.
Right there?
Mm-hmm. I said I was not injured before I came into the store.
He said you should too.
Okay. So what's going on in the world of?
Did you eat kind?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm stuck.
Me too.
Okay. So what are we stuck with?
I mean, my friends.
I got good at posting,
Yep.
but then I got stuck at digging deeper. So unpacking that list of 20 things of working with Black girls, unpacking the captions to questions. It's like I done developed the habit
Yep.
of posting, but now I'm stuck on like doing more.
So
I don't know what to do.
well, when I hear that you stuck, I hear that you're not doing.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you stuck. So you stuck doing the habit you created because you're not doing.
She's scared.
Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing next. So the question is, how to get you to do it? Because you're just not doing it.
Right.
You ain't stuck on it.
Right.
So you got to take where you stuck at and combine it with the habit that you done created. So you can't allow yourself
To stay there.
just do what you keep doing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to combine the two.
Okay.
And so so you post and you posting quotes, and now you was posting quotes from work, published work, you was posting those quotes. And now you got posting, so you need to post what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to post anything.
What you mean?
You supposed to, the challenges, the 20 steps, turning it into one step, making a list of the challenges. You're supposed to take that and combine it with the habit of posting. Mm-hmm. So you don't got to sit down and write out the 20 steps.
But you need to do something every day.
Post the 20 steps. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need the habit of posting.
Yes.
And then you are not doing your next steps. So do your next steps through posting.
So you tell the world that you own these next steps like that? Like you using...
No. Go ahead.
You saying, though, for the 20 steps example,
Mm-hmm.
one of my assignments was to, if it said 20 tips on working with Black girls, let her express herself. I was supposed to unpack that. Okay, what do I mean by that and how do you do that? So he's saying that, what do you mean by that and how I do that? That needs to be my post.
Yes.
Gotcha.
one of those steps. And the fact that you got to do 20 of them, it could be next 20 posts.
Right. Yeah.
Got you.
You know?
Yeah. And then my caption of that particular post, I need to ask a question.
Right.
To get them confident and engaged.
Right. Or go grab your captions and turn those into,
Your post.
because I think them was the 3 different things.
Yeah, and it was turning my captions into posts.
Right. So that means the next time you do something else,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It need to be the black girl thing.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why it's important for you to flush this all the way out is because once you flush out the framework, the challenges, the solutions, then you write your product.
Right.
You have what is going to go inside of your product. You have what people are going to get experience from the product. And you get real-time feedback
Right.
on the different components.
Okay. That's easy. Well, I mean,
You know?
that helps.
I printed my comment. Did you read that comment?
What are we talking about?
I commented on one of your posts on Instagram.
No. I didn't see that. Was it a long time ago?
2 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't see that. What the hell?
So,
What you say?
this is what I said.
What's
I said,
that?
I think it's on your very first post.
No, I never seen this.
Okay.
That's
But this
crazy.
and this is helpful for me
To come back to.
to throw it in there on the post and that sort of thing instead of trying to remember to have a conversation or whatever the case.
Got you. Right. But why the fuck I didn't see that? Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I put what's in your braid kit,
Okay.
right? And so ultimately, because when I'm reading and studying and I'm thinking about my products, thinking about Allie's products, thinking about your products, and when I'm experiencing you posting, because you posting a lot, like you are figuring your way through this, I'm able to like think through what could help, what some of the questions. So yeah, that's what this is all about. So the first thing is what's in your braid kit. So really the question I'm asking is if I'm somebody who's going to invest money into some of the knowledge you have, I'm only gonna do that if I know the knowledge that you have.
Right.
Right.
So that's why I gotta start giving it to them on Instagram. Or
Yes.
giving the free.
Yeah. And that's also why you wanna pay attention to maybe like some digital entrepreneurs who are doing this, because you'll notice that for 2 weeks, they'll go, let's say 14 days of one element of what they are selling.
So
And after those days, they're selling all that accumulated and put together as their product and their knowledge. But if you follow them every day, you realize that they talked about this package every single day. You know? And if they hit on a topic that really, really engages you, you look up and you the one that downloaded it because they explaining to you the thing that was relevant to you. You know? Like that's how it's happened. That's how they get me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's in a little more detail than what they kind of were giving you glimpses of in their post.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So I done gave you 2 products for free, so now you wanna know what the rest of the stuff is in my kit?
No.
I done give you the whole kit for free, so now you wanna take my class?
You are giving me information for free. So I'm giving you money so I can own that and organized. Because the information is, I want the book. You know, we want the book. We want to be able to go see it. We want to be able to look at it. We want to be able to refer back to it. We don't want to have to go back to the post, look in our saved post. So part of the buying the product, buying the course, buying the ebook is because it's reference material. These are resource materials. They're not just the information. You know, it's organized. I can come back to it, go and look at that again, read that again, highlight it, print it out, or whatever the case is. It's not that I'm not gonna buy it because you already told me.
Got you.
I'm gonna buy it so I don't have to memorize it. And I want to be able to grab it as I need it. You know? Mm-hmm. All right, so that was the first question. What are your favorite 3 items on the list? So out of what's inside the information that you're giving away, what's some of the stuff that you're most excited about? Because the stuff that you're most excited about, you're going to talk about it and express it in a way where me as the audience member, me as the consumer, I'm like, man, I wonder what other information is available from you. You know what I'm saying?
What's my favorite?
See, because I feel like you haven't gotten to the point of you ain't let nobody in yet. And I feel like you ain't let nobody in yet because you're trying to make money versus guide people to solutions, to problems and the challenges that you already know that they're experiencing.
Okay, what about if in this instance, I'm scared to do the wrong thing, so I haven't done, like on that, when y'all was asking earlier, like, are you not asking questions because you're worried about getting the wrong answer? Like, what if I just need to make sure that I get whatever I'm thinking? Like, I need assurance for that thing to make sure that I feel like I'm doing that thing right. Did that make sense?
It does, but I want you to try to say a little more.
Like second guessing my knowledge, or like it not being as easy like while I'm by myself, for one. So to be here in these conversations, even me have a little bit of reassurance for when I'm ready to really content or whatever the case may be is. And then additional, like I was wondering if I was second guessing what it is that I'm giving.
Gotcha. Well, the reason you want to post the information is for you to be able to get feedback.
Real life feedback.
Yeah, that's why you want
the big old platform of the world to do the thing and then everything.
Because it's gonna help you with what you. But it's going. One of those bullet points, you gonna have to, even if you're uncomfortable, you're gonna have to let yourself experiment with how you are sharing it, communicating it. A story, situation connected to it, challenge connected to it, solution connected to one of those points. Because it's gonna help you become reassured. You're gonna become confident at where your knowledge is within just one of those points. Because you're gonna get feedback.
So one of my 3 favorite things would be a comb.
You said a comb?
Yeah. But you need to have 3 different combs.
So it's like teach me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at me like somebody like
They don't know that I need to
that. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I need 3 combs for? What's wrong with the comb I got? What's the significance of? What's the main difference between the 3? It's like, come on, it's like going to teach me. Mm-hmm. You know, your content and your ability to create and accumulate is to the point where all you gotta do is sit down all three combs, hit record, and make words pop up, or whatever it is you're gonna say, whatever carousel you're gonna make, if you're gonna sit and talk. You don't have to never do any version of it that you're comfortable doing, because it's 5 different ways for you to communicate to your post. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't want to be seen, that's cool. If you don't want to be heard, that's cool. If you don't, it's like, okay, then write it down, type it out, take a picture. You don't really want to make a video, don't make video, do a still. If you don't really want to do a still, draw on the iPad and make it a cone. See, you got an endless amount of solutions to the problem that you have. Ultimately, this is a new skill that you're in, and this is one of the challenges. So it's good that you identifying the challenge, because now it's okay, so what's going to be your solution for it?
My solution for it is going to be
So you already got the picture, right?
yeah.
Go and throw it on a reel. Go on, talk and say what you're going to say. Bring the caption up, make it words. Get rid of the audio if you don't want to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was about to say, like, just to...
Or just hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? It's try one with the voice, try one without the voice, try yourself, try, like, play. Yep, you're supposed to be playing. Oh. And then what I put is stop thinking so much about the list. So
Okay.
you don't have to talk about your product. Download my product.
Like, we got the best shoes, but then they changed it to just do it. Nike.
Right. So you don't gotta. So because right now it's a disconnect. It's like you showing me the process of what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You showing me what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saying, and then download my product. Download my list.
So I'm good with the first two.
Or so somehow you gotta connect your list to what you're showing me.
Somehow, somewhere, I need to tell y'all about products I'm using in that specific thing. So in that video, I told you all the things that I used.
If that's something that's on your list.
Gotcha.
Like, it's like almost like giving me an idea of what's on the kit.
By sharing products with, right?
Yeah, by sharing the kit with you. And I think the kit is supposed to be free. I think so. I think the newsletter and PDF download seem to be 2 of the strongest approaches to trust that you're there to help them.
That makes sense.
Because the kit is going to turn into something that you can turn into money. You're going to be able to monetize the kit, like the evolution of the kit. What's one of the points on the kit, in the kit? All right, what's one of the things?
Alligator clips.
So right now it's just saying alligator clips, right?
It says for securing large sections, and then it give you a picture of it. On the kit?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it evolves into a course, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, taking this to creating his own video, then creating
Right.
his own meme, then creating his own.
Yep.
And that's what you mean by playing with this. Taking 2 weeks. Like making a whole bunch of content to reference this thing to mix in with the stuff that I'm already posting.
Yep.
So using this stuff that I've been getting, because I've been taking more pictures of my kid in my space and my table and cleaning the tools and
Yeah, it's almost like if you got a still image, of everything in your kit, you could probably have your kit as a carousel. You know? Because it's 15, you can put 15 things in a carousel. And eventually you might take that post down. But right now, like phase, it's like you wanna pump out as much information as you, because as you share the information, it's gonna help you know what you need to do next or what you need to do with the information that you're sharing. You know? You don't have to really decide right now. You know, you want caption to, the call to action is there because the call to action is download the kit, link in bio. But as the smallest part of what you're saying in the caption.
I still want to give them something there.
Yeah, talk to me. How
That's
long?
a call to action. Talk to me. Or
I'm saying talk to me like
me talk to you.
yeah.
Talk to the
So I put stop talking so much about the list. Talk about the goals, challenges, solutions connected to the individual items on the list. People don't want what they can't see. You have to ask people to buy what you do. It's something that you aren't saying that will make them curious. I'm learning that a lot from the book that I just bought, because I just bought his second book. This dude sells 6 books, and it's my second one, and his method is very simple. Right? Bam. Book of Wisdom. This is hands down probably my 5 social media pages in terms of understanding a system of being able to productize your knowledge. What this guy's doing is he has a book.
and he shared them pages or
And he's sitting there, and every single post is him with a camera on the book, and he's sitting there with his finger, is all you see, and he's telling you exactly what this is talking about. Every single post. But the very time I saw it, I was so engaged in the information because of what he's talking about, this like hidden knowledge, hidden information. The first thing I said when I saw him doing that was what?
I don't remember.
I wonder what book that is.
Gotcha.
Because every single post is him sitting there going through. So in my mind, it's like, oh, okay, so this is all you got to do. Once you got the framework, once you got the information, once you got it laid out, once you got the PDF, once you got it as memes, you sit there and look at each item and use it as your talking point. Because as you're using it as your talking point, people want to know that you're using. Because he's showing it. You feel what I'm saying? And as much as I could go on his Instagram page and I could scroll through these posts because he's posting every single day.
It's nothing like having that shit in your hand.
I got the book. So he's giving me the exact same information that I'm buying. Because I know what I'm buying. Where the price never comes into play.
Because you don't care.
Because I don't care. It's been created pure by. I mean, this is his format. I think he got a course now that he offer that do some training with all this, and he got a membership group from the first time when I bought the first book. So it's what he's doing is evolving, but that's all he do. So my suggestions is coming from. This is his framework. This is his framework. All of the top headings is the initial framework. This is the talking point. This is after he talked it through. This is after he's talked it through. So if we're looking at our skill or not, his knowledge is in this hidden wisdom, symbolism, and all this kind of stuff. If we had to backtrack how he did it, please say or assume this started off as bullet points. His framework was bullet points. The knowledge that he has in bullet points. And then each one evolved in terms of explanation of the bullet point. Yeah. And then he put it all in a book just to walk you through each page. Each one page is I, and I is this, and this is what happens, and that's the reflection of the moon versus the earth with the sun on the back end. That duplicates the I. This is how we see. Boom, Instagram video post. That's what he's doing. And he's just doing that obsessively. I really would not want to know how many books this dude is selling. Because to me, it's freaking genius.
And they make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. So that's why most of our meetings, I come to our conversation with the same frameworks to see how they sitting with our conversation, you know? Taking notes on them, adding to them. But yeah. All right, we'll keep going. You don't, hold up. Can't see if you have to ask people to buy what you do is something that you aren't saying that will make them curious. Like,
right.
You know, so that was why I gave that example. He made me ask myself what book that is. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I asked on my own, it was easy for me to buy it than if he said to me,
go
buy my book.
Thing.
Yeah. I saw the book into his link tree. You know what I'm saying? All right. They don't listen. They don't listen if you tell them. They only listen when they ask. Use what's in your kit as individual talking points and make your visuals complementary to the topic. That's what I was just saying. Show me what you are talking about. Show me what you are talking about, what it looks like. You need more imagery. And then I put a little exclamation point because that's what you said in terms of the poem. Right. Ask yourself, how do you get people to download the kit if they don't know what's inside? And it's not that that's impossible. That's just kind of your puzzle. And it might be hard, but I'm just saying that's the question I put. Right. Let them know indirectly. Guide them by sharing, but don't give them the entire package either. The key is for what you are saying to sound like what you would naturally say. So even then I put, you don't want it to sound like a sales pitch or a chat GPT. Also find pieces of what is in the kit to give away.
So I should, wait, like literally?
Well, no, like what you said, like with the cone.
Gotcha.
You know, you could put the post up with the 3 different cones and in your caption is like, you know, one of the favorite things that's in my kit. You know? Mm-hmm. And then you might want to give the kit to maybe one of the young ladies that's always commenting. Remember, free is the bait. The goal is to serve by sharing information. You have to really share it. You are showing that you have it, but won't let them help people become more efficient and they will pay for the information. What are you giving people besides to watch you? And it's not that you should. I don't think you should stop doing what you're doing.
But what do I want to add to it?
I think you want to add, even if it's not add specifically to the post that you're making, but just add into your repertoire of posting. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you should be posting that's like your guide. You know what I'm saying? So people see what you're doing, they see you actually braiding, but then they also see like the tip or the suggestion, you
On
know,
top of two.
not even on top of that video as its own thing.
Got you.
You know, like as another form of content that you're sharing. Because people are engaged with what you're doing, right? So the fact that they're engaged with what you're doing, you don't necessarily have to stop doing that or change that. You just might want to add in another level of content.
Yeah, because my stuck was making raw videos, next level content, like just leveling them up. But that's really what it need. What's next?
Yeah, and doing this may make you figure out what leveling the videos up looks like. You just want to let more out. So you got more to play around with and reconstruct.
Good.
Okay.
Who was that, Bernie?
Come on, cuz.
And then the next thing I put on here was a focus group.
What's that?
You coming and talking to us, feedback. Or you posting and getting feedback.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Because something that's, to me, is something that's strong for you to be experiencing publicly and then to be able to give you some feedback the way we communicate via social media, you know? Because you could always just be like, hey, okay, this is what I'm thinking. Or what y'all think about this? You go to the guide. Is any questions that's popping up? Anything
Gotcha.
that you know what I mean? How do it sound? And then you at least you get feedback from us, and then you know, take it, you leave it, you do what you want to do with it. And it's really okay to try to go through a period of trying to gather information from people who need help. You know?
Yeah.
Because about a year ago, I thought I was providing the help that people needed until I started really becoming more observant of what people wanted help with and how. Like it went from me thinking that I'm trying to help people become an artist to recognizing that people want help reaching their full potential. And we just so happen to be surrounded by artists. Remember I kept saying I'm trying to figure out what the universal thing is.
Right. Yeah.
And it's me learning what people are trying to figure out versus assuming this is what they want to know has really influenced how I'm communicating the information that I'm communicating. And I can see in the videos that I'm posting. You know? So it's like I'm in research phase.
Right.
What do my audience want?
Right.
And how can I help guide them to it. Like I think a new product that I started to develop is working on high-figure projects. Like so
Like
for
a guide
creative
for that?
people, yeah, guide to help people create higher paying income projects and how to manage their way through it.
That's wrong.
So it's kind of like if you're an artist and you know, making $500, $1,000, or $2,000 on something, how to turn that into being able to make $25,000 on it. And instead of in trying to find 2 or 3 of those a year, instead of having to find 20 projects, that's $250.
Or work 75 hours a week.
So it's like, yeah, learning how to maximize the time or get more value out of the time that you're spending. And what's making me think that is us going through the projects we're going through right now.
Right.
And then thinking through the steps it took to get there.
Yeah.
So I know I'm always still seeing knowledge that needs to be transformed. That it might be beneficial to other people. Especially when it comes to making money. Who don't want to make 5 figures on an art project? That's not just as simple as selling a piece of work for $10,000.
Right.
I already want to read it.
Right.
You know? Y'all got any thoughts?
When I'm doing my brain, should I, like if the first one was never judge her, should I give an example of what that looks like or what it looked like for me personally and what I did to stop it? So it was like a short story.
I tried to make a post out of that.
Relatability. Okay.
Right, but hit all 6. For practice, you know? Because then once you do that, then you can go to any individual one of the 6, deeper dive into that. I just got a feeling that you going through these steps is gonna be amazing for Allie because it's just about to be a whole nother approach to doing what you already know how to do, which is write a book. You know what I'm saying?
So there's about to be another book.
Right.
And then your poem, is it called a chapter? That would have come with it, with all of the sisterhood stories or the poetry to relate to working with little black girls and all your stories and shit. That should be raw.
Right, yeah, no, it ain't gonna be no chapbook.
Because what's a chapbook is little.
Yeah, that's less than like 35 pages.
Gotcha. Yeah, we need a,
Right.
I don't know who need to hear this, but book
Right.
of girl to girl.
Yep. So it's like if you can start looking at the social media post as a journal, a diary, really a documentation tool, it's like instead of writing it down in the notebook, you are posting it and sharing it in real time. You know?
Yeah, because thinking about Sunday lesson, and he showed us that poem, and then she typed it, and then she wrote all over it, and it was raw, and it was like, this is what these are, this is what the mom be doing, this is like how this relate to digi-econ. Like how no matter if we in these journals on that iPad, it's still the doodle, the fun, the enjoyment and getting it out, and that all being content or being essential to the content.
Right. Yeah. It's no longer I need to post on social media. It's like I need to get all of the points turned into memes. So that's why they post it. But I really just need to transform all of my steps. So every day or however often, it's needing to get through that list.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to myself.
Can I read y'all my big 6 problems? What's the first one? The big problem is have you ever finished braiding a style your body hurts? What's the second one?
Well, that's not a problem though.
That's not a problem?
That's a good question.
That's a question, but what's the problem?
Right.
I don't know why I put it in question form.
Your body hurts after braiding.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the second one is, are you tired of finishing braid styles with your wrist and fingers aching and feeling fatigued from standing up?
Right, because what you're doing is you agitating it. Because agitating it.
With my agitation, do you think I need both of them questions? Like move this to this other page?
Well, I'm gonna let you get all the way through it before we get some suggestions of what you should do. I'm just trying to help you see that the questions is the agitation.
Gotcha.
You hitting them nerves. You know what the dude say? It's like going to the doctor and you tell them you're in pain, and then they start poking at you. They trying to, because it's like, oh, my arm elbow hurt. What they gonna do?
Oh, does it hurt to do this?
Gotcha.
Agitation.
Gotcha.
You know, so that's what the questions automatically do. Because, you know, somebody's, my hands hurt right now. But, all right, so keep going down.
When I, relatability, when I finish long styles, my hands and wrists cramp, my knees ache, and sometimes I walk on my tippy toes. Those don't always all happen at the same time. I want y'all to know.
And that should be your caption.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like
Hey, it was
like it depends on the different one. Benefits for taking care of your body as a braider. I said life, feel, and creative expression, but I know it needed more. Like it felt like it was that one of the benefits of taking care of your body as a braider. Like you're gonna be able to.
Wait, say the benefit one again.
The benefits of taking care of your body as a braider.
But you didn't list them?
I did, but they sucked. Because once I read them again, it didn't make sense.
Because it was
longevity and braiding.
Because, what was the benefits for you? See, I think if you
For taking care, what's my benefits for when I take care of myself as a braider?
Yes.
Me?
Yeah. You got the answer, or you thinking about
I
it?
was thinking about it.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for something to pop up.
Like you have more energy. I was about to say you feel better.
See, I think, well, something I can tell when you saying it like you asking. It's telling us what's been the benefits. Because you told us what the problems is. You said walking around on your tippy toes, your knees hurt. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it sounds like the benefit is the opposite of the pain and all that.
Right, because you feel it?
But what do you mean feel better?
Like your body don't hurt. Your body don't hurt. All of them specific things that you don't walk on your tippy toes because your feet hurt because you don't wear the right shoes. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
It's
so
the answers to the question.
huh?
I guess it's the opposite of the question itself.
But then what's I mean I'm imagining you can tell me that it might not be the case. But if you braid and then you in pain the next day, are you braiding that day?
No, I usually take breaks. But that's in my take care of yourself at the end.
Well no, but I'm just asking. So when you
I know I got a long style. I don't try to do a lot of long styles that whole weekend.
right, but my question is, are you in pain the next day?
Not when I do the things that I'm supposed to do.
So if you wanted to do some more the next day, you could. That's a benefit. You know, like if you're in pain, you need to take a break, right? And if you're not in pain, you don't have to take a break,
Right?
even
And
if you choose to.
And if you don't take a break, is it just called not taking you a break? Like, cause that also be confusing. Cause then I say something and then I write it and they won't sound like when I just said it.
Well, I think it sounds like the benefit is that you can like work more days in a row. Like you don't have to space out. Like if you looking at, you know, if I'm looking at it like, okay, well, this is my skill and I braid. If I take care of myself, then my recovery time is shorter. And that allows me to braid more frequently without being, you know, like that's what it sounds like. You know?
That I can braid more often without being in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what's number 5?
The perfect solution.
And my perfect solution was yoga, stretch, breaks, baths, massage, and days off.
Okay. And clarify how the next steps.
I said, braiders, take care of yourself. Before braiding, take 5 to 10 minutes to stretch to warm up your body. Schedule in 5-minute breaks for mental and physical health. After long braid appointments, take an Epsom salt bath, relax those muscles, and add oil to your bath. Schedule routine hand and full body massage or DIY oil massage. And the last one is take days off to recover and rest and for non-related, work-related.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Let me see your number 1.
It's empty.
Yeah, because you realize that.
Let me see your number 2. What'd you?
I have 2
let me see
questions.
it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's how you did it. Cause what is this called?
Which one?
This format.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Persuasive writing.
Oh, okay.
Like persuasive writing structure.
Gotcha. Yeah, that look good. But why is that one
I'm just
highlighted?
because if I was imagining that if it was a carousel, that for some reason when I say something or when I put my relatability, I just want that to be different.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So my big problem, going back to that, is finishing braiding in your body hurt.
See, that's a question.
Right.
Based no. Based on how you said it.
Right.
That wasn't a question, literally. You
Oh. I did that
yeah,
thing again where I
yeah.
second guess myself and went
Right.
Gotcha.
So start it like this. Say the big problem is not the type that. Say it before you type it.
The big problem is finishing braiding in your body hurt.
Bang.
And when I put the post, will it be more intent to put the big problem is, or to go straight into finishing braiding in your body hurt?
The big problem is, or the problem is.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in my cap, but I think it's. I mean,
You don't need that. Oh,
well, I just think that it could be a little clearer, and it could just say, braiding creates body pain, or you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then what I was just thinking about was
or braiders go through a lot of body pain or something like that.
Yeah, like braiding hair is, you know.
What did I say on this post? Braiding braiding is so straining on your body.
That's the way.
The string of income to avert burnout. Let's be real. What she asked in this caption? Oh, she asked nothing. I said definitely braiding is so straining on your body, and it got 95 likes, and it's still getting likes now.
Oh, right. And you got to turn that into the. See, because this is all of the stuff that you need to really unpack on social media. Yeah, it's raw to see everybody having like a endless amount of content.
Like, and like it's crazy.
Like endless amount of content.
Like we not running now, we getting it's
And
there.
each time we flush out the 6, each one of those turns into its own. It could turn into its own world.
Yeah, because then my product list for this. And then my question. What's the second one? Or agitate, dig deeper. Maybe I could put both of them. Put this one bigger. It says, have you ever finished braiding a style and your body hurts? Are you tired of finishing braid styles with your wrists and fingers aching and feeling fatigue standing up?
Right. And do you do hand stretching exercises?
Yeah, but not as much.
Well, but I just
But
wonder, do you got content to support that? Do you got a video?
The closest thing that I got to that is just the content that I have for yoga.
So so I'm just saying, showing people the hand exercises, going to Instagram page and following a page that's going through hand stretches, you know? Like, so what you're suggesting to people
Also becomes my content.
will also becomes your routine. Like you doing what you're suggesting that everybody else do. Because that's going to make it easier for you to be able to sell it. Yeah, and I done got so focused on productizing knowledge that I haven't moved on my PDF. Because I created it. Like I done got so focused on facilitating the conversation that I created my PDF. Really for any of my products, even though I done wrote them down.
Yeah, what you doing, man? That's the thing. Like you should do something about the coach. You know, the teacher, the coach, like the self-care for a teacher, coach, mentor, the person that's delivering all the knowledge.
What do he deserve?
What is he?
Right, that's the walk. That's the
The bike ride. That's the shit niggas only do when they get a little luxury. The shit that you put in your everyday.
Yep. The stuff that clear your mind. But I think from our conversations, the productizing your knowledge PDF is ready.
Mm.
So what I need to do is kind of look back at our videos, take notes.
So after relatability, like for me with this first one, the never judge a black girl, the relatability for me is on them that I used to do this. So when I get to the benefits,
Well,
I'm getting to the benefits of this problem.
right, because what's the problem? Because you didn't say the problem yet.
People judge black girls.
Gotcha. So
So the
benefit
benefits are
of not.
okay.
And then relatability is like a story of it.
And ultimately, what happened when you stopped? You know what I mean? Because then you become an example of somebody who used to do it, and then you stop doing it, and then you experience the benefit of not doing it anymore.
All right, I got another one. The big problem is no one talks about how long braiding takes. Has it ever taken you 14 plus hours to braid? Do you think I need the sauce?
You said what?
Do you think I need the specific braids? Has it ever taken you 14 plus hours to braid? If that becomes a dig deeper or agitation.
Well, if you was in a conversation with somebody like face to face, and you was sitting there,
Tell them.
it seemed like you would say what kind of braids. Like it seemed like it is. Has it ever taken you to 14 hours to braid, do some whatever kind of braids? Kind of insinuate it only take you. You should be able to do it in less time.
Has it ever taken you 14 hours to braid medium knotless boho bob with extra curls? What? A set of.
And around the productization, the big problem is that we walking around with a bunch of skills and trying to develop more skills and never being able to make money off of the knowledge that we're accumulating to execute these skills.
Agitating.
You ever tried to figure out how to make money, and then when you look up, you done develop skill, and you ain't that much more money. You know, trying to figure out what you got to do differently to make and accumulate more money, how to grow your business you in. Like, that's what I feel like been happening to me. It's like I thought you were supposed to develop a skill that provides you more money for that skill. That's the way to make more money. So how do I agitate it?
So you learn let's say you learn photography and then you learn how to print. So then your photographs make you more money because now you make them and you print them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I got another skill that I can not print for other people. You know, so it's just like really I think the biggest agitation is, are you somebody that has gotten really good at developing a whole bunch of skills that keep you completely distracted from being able to focus on the real thing you want to do and be able to grow that.
Right.
Right, and about and in the value of what you didn't learn.
Yeah, and then it's like you run out of time because you doing all the steps, you doing all of the parts. So you can't step away from it.
Mm-hmm. Because you're the team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But if you showed your little cousin how to make that same machine at the house, then it'd have more value in that experience versus.
Yeah, well, it's more value in you being able to share the knowledge.
But nobody talk about that.
So I think I just gotta write down a bunch of what the bills are.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of big problems. We don't have the habits associated with being able to transform thinking in terms of developing skills. We don't even know that the productization of knowledge even exists.
Right.
We don't know that the things we can spew off the head is knowledge.
Right.
So don't know that our knowledge is more valuable than the skills. Make a list of big problems. I think we're good.
Good. We already over here.
Another right.
Work.
Another week.
Complete.
Hello?
He moving those potatoes.
You said he is?